Hi everyone, welcome again to Glen Tutorials. So we'll continue our session of linear equations. I hope you understood the previous practice set well. Now in this next practice set or in all the practice sets here, our main aim is to find the value of x and y. Now we are learning a new method to find the value of x and y. That method is called as the graphical method. Now I don't have a graph at the moment, so I'm just showing you all this demo graph which is there in this book. We'll do some revision of the graphs which we have studied in our previous years. If you see here, this is your y-axis and this is your x-axis. We name it as y dash, and this is your x and x dash. Why I said dash? Because there is a small comma on top. Both the ends should be named, so that's why we name it as x dash and y dash. This is your origin. On the right, obviously it's like a number line, so on the right you have positive numbers, on the left you have negative numbers. Similarly here you have positive numbers and here you have down negative numbers. Whenever suppose I write a term as -2, 1, as I said, first comes the x term, then comes the y term. So x -2, y 1. X axis where is -2? Here. Y axis where there is 1 here. So both coincide at this particular point. So this is the way how we find coordinates. This is called as a coordinate system. It is not called as a graph or anything. It is called as a coordinate system. We draw the coordinate system on a graph paper. Similarly, now next we write scale. It is standard. It is not a bar graph that you are drawing, that you have to have different scales. It is a standard scale on both axes, AX, ES. One is axis, more than one is axis. So on both axes, 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit. There is half a mark for this. Please don't miss this. So positive, negative, positive, negative. We know first term is x, second is y. One more, I give you an example. Suppose I write -1, -3. So x -1. Where is -1 of x? Here. Where is -3 of y? Here. So both coincide where? Here. Here and here. So this is the way we plot points on our coordinate system. Now again, what will be given to you and how will we use this type of graph? You will be given as usual two equations as they have given them here. In the previous practice set also two equations were given, you found the value of x and y. Now here also you find the value of x and y, but using your graph and your coordinate system. Just here, x plus 2y equal to 4, 3x plus 6y equal to 12. You make two tables for two equations. One equation, one table, one equation, one more table. Now from where all these numbers came? These all numbers are very simple. It all depends on us. We have to assume three values of x and then find out what we'll get the answer for y, and then those are our coordinates. We can assume whatever numbers, but see that you assume the numbers what is there in your coordinate system. For example, now x, the maximum positive number is 8. Now what you will do, you might choose 13, 14, 15 as the value of x. No use, you don't have 13, 14. So don't use such tough numbers. So use easy numbers. You can use positive numbers, you can use negative numbers as well. So what they have done here, see, let's take the first equation. X plus 2y is equal to 4. Okay. Now what they have assumed, -2. I am giving an example of -2 only. You can assume whatever term you want, and whatever numbers you want you can assume, you will get the same answer. No difference in the answer. X is -2. So suppose we put -2 in place of x. -2 plus 2y is equal to 4. So therefore this working is not done here, but it has to be done in your lining area of your graph paper, or you can do it in your main answer sheet also. -2 plus 2y equal to 4. So 2y equal to 4, -2 comes here, becomes +2. Therefore 2y is equal to 4 plus 2, 6. Therefore y equal to 6 divided by 2. Therefore y equal to 3. So if you see here, y is 3, x is -2. First we write x term, then we write y term. Done. Same way, they take a value of x as 0, we got 2. Same way we have to do it. x2, y1. Now they have taken -2, 0, 2. You can take -1, -3, 2, 1, 2, 4, anything you want. But don't take numbers, as I said, too much of tough numbers which are beyond the number line. So you'll get 3 answers. These 3 points which are there, we get similarly for this term also. Let's take an example of x as 1. Let's take this equation. 3x plus 6y equal to 12. In place of x is 1. Again I am saying these numbers are choice. So 3 multiplied by, in place of x we write 1, so 3 multiplied by 1, don't forget therefore, plus 6y is equal to 12. Therefore 3 ones are 3 plus 6y is equal to 12. Therefore 6y is equal to 12 minus 3. Therefore 6y is equal to 12 minus 3 comes to 9. Therefore y is equal to 9 divided by 6. 3 2s are, 3 3s are, and 3 divided by 2 is nothing but 1.5. So when x is 1, y is 1.5. Same way it is written here. So we'll get two tables and 3 sets of coordinates. 3 sets of coordinates. What we have to do now? First, take one set. Minus 2 comma 3. Let's plot it here. Minus 2 comma 3. Minus 2 on x axis, 3 on y axis. Minus 2 on x axis, sorry. So we'll get 3 sets of equations. Okay, so we'll get 2 tables and 3 sets of coordinates. Now what we have to do is take one table and keep plotting the points on your graph. First one, minus 2 comma 3, minus 2 on x axis. Where is minus 2 on x axis? Here. 3 on y axis. Where is 3 on y axis? Here. So this is your first point. Circle it and write like this as well, minus 2 comma 3. Then comes 0 comma 2, 0 on x axis, 0 on x axis, 2 on y axis, 2 on y axis here. Circle it and write 0 comma 2. Then 2 on x axis, 2 on x axis, 1 on y axis, 1 on y axis. Circle it, mark it. Now if you see here, we have 1, 2, 3 points. Okay, these points are not of this equation. 1, 2 and 3. Now once we get 3 points, what we do is draw a straight line. Simple. Okay, draw a straight line. That is your job to be done. If you get a straight line, means your answer is correct. Answer as in not the final answer. The points what you have plotted and your calculation which you have done here is correct. If you get one point also somewhere else and it is not coming collinear or it is not coming in a straight line, that means your calculation something is wrong. You have to check it. So in this way you can even verify if your calculation is correct before you get the final answer. So I hope you understood the basic of how to plot a graph. Now we will go to a sum. Let's check practice set 1.2. Let's check the fourth sum, for example. Fourth sum. Okay, I've just marked. We'll check the third sum. Your one equation is x plus y is 0. So we just, since it is 0, we keep y here only. We'll bring x this side. We'll write minus x. Other equation is 2x minus y equal to 9. We'll just substitute y this side, 9 this side. We get 2x minus 9. Now take 3 values of x, whatever you want. See what you're getting for y. This is a very easy equation. So directly we get, if x is 0, y also 0. If x is 2, then y is minus 2. If x is minus 1, now if x is minus 1, so y is equal to minus x. So that means minus of minus 1. Minus and minus plus. So plus 1 here. So we got 3 sets of coordinates. Now here they have taken 4. I think 3 is more than enough. You don't need to take 4 terms. Same way here, if x is 0, we got y is minus 9. If x is 2, we got y is minus 5. X is 5, we got y is 1. And they have done one more also. If you want, you can do. Don't want to do, 3 are more than enough. Okay. So simple what we do. Let's plot this. See, if you see 0 comma 0 plotted, 2 comma minus 2, 2 comma minus 2 here plotted, minus 2 comma 0, minus 2 of x axis and 2 of y axis. 2 of y axis is here plotted. So 1, 2 and 3, all 3 come in a straight line. Draw a line. After you draw the line, you have to write the name of the equation. Name of the equation is x plus y equal to 0. Please don't forget this. Then Let's take the other equation. You got 0 comma minus 9. Where is 0 comma minus 9? 0 of x axis minus 9 of y axis here plotted. 2 comma minus 5. 2 of x axis minus 5 of y axis plotted. Minus 5 of y axis plotted. 5 comma 1. 5 of x axis, 1 of y axis plotted. So you got 3 points. Draw a line. Now how we get the answer? Just see both the lines on which point they intersect. Both the lines will intersect at one point. That is your answer. 3, 3, minus 3, minus 3. 3, 3, minus 3. This is the solution of the given simultaneous equation. So I hope you understood this graph. Please practice it. I hope you all have a graph paper at home. Since there is a lockdown, it might not be there, but I hope you have a graph paper. But if you don't have, just draw a graph using your ruler and your pencil. Just draw it in your book and then you can plot it. Okay, it's a very simple sum. The main thing in such type of sum is the calculation which you are doing for this. And how to verify this? If you get a straight line, it's correct. If you don't get a straight line, even if little bit here and there the point is gone, that means there is a problem in your calculation. Both the lines intersect, always will intersect at one and only one point, and whatever point they intersect on, that is your answer. If you have any doubts in this practice set, we will discuss it in a Zoom lecture, and we go to the next practice sets in a other video lecture. Till then, take care. Bye.